Hello and welcome back to Planet Zoo. We are here watching our brand new lynx taking a very big stretch. We've not actually seen any of our two lynxes climbing yet at all. But last time we had a little bit of a problem. Well, I suppose it's not a little problem. Multiple animals suddenly became ill. And thankfully we do have this researched, but it does mean that we are actually having a bit of a problem with all of our animals being ill, which is more than slightly concerning. Now, what is this? Ah, dirty water. Okay, let's pause the game quickly. Is there seriously no water purifier? Ah, let's get one quickly before we forget. Water treatment? Is that going to reach it, though? Wait. Yeah, that will reach it. It better, to be honest. No, it doesn't reach the entire thing though, does it? We need it more like here, and then is that... No, it won't have a negative impact on guests. Good. Okay. That will do then. I guess we should get some trees though anyway. Like these. Just to, you know... Just gonna hide the fact that there's a little area here, and just to make it look nicer. Oh dear, another deer. Well, is that one of the ill ones? No. Oh, well that's no good then. And our fire salamanders are doing well. Is this that one? No, that's the poison frogs. Now what's wrong with this? Group is too large. Oh wow, that's a lot. Who died? Why? What and when? Okay, it's not from the disease. Good. That would have been concerning. Okay. Send the rest to the trading center. Over here, we also have quite a few animals. Let's send them all to the trading center, apart from those two. Over here, well, I did have a plan for today, but currently it doesn't seem like it's going to go how I wanted. Let's keep those two. Since, oh wow, we have 2 pregnant females. Okay. Because I was going to see if we could start something up. A specific thing that I will tell you about soon, but it looks like we're not going to be allowed to do that. Okay, half of these animals are hungry. Where's the keeper gate? This place is too big. Here we go. Keeper? Please? Urgently? Are you the keeper? We'll go get some food then. Okay. They'll be sorted out soon. Alright. But my plan for today was going to be to see if we could go ahead and actually make... Ooh, that's really pretty underwater. But to see if we could go ahead and start a conservation section, which was something that I was really looking forward to. Yay, all the eel animals are better. Phew. And I was going to see if we could kind of start... I guess we should get rid of this since we're not going to be able to use it yet, really. Well, actually, we've researched part of the Twilight theme now. Are we able to get, like, the cave rocks now? Not really. Ah. Okay, what about nature? Cave? Still nothing. Kind of surprising. I guess we need to do some more research. But let's pause the game for a bit. Well... I guess once the animals are fed, let's skip forward, and then once the animals are fed, we'll go ahead and pause the game. Is the keeper even going to get food for them? Where is the keeper? What are you going to say? You can complain about all our animals. Ah. Oh dear. Yup. Of course he is. Oh, come on. Okay, the mechanic's fixing the wall, but we need a keeper urgently assigned, and a keeper... Are you coming? Where are you? Okay, you're running through the crowd. Okay, he's on his way. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Has he fed them? Good. They've got food. All of the animals are hungry, really. Okay, let's just dump another keeper right next to this enclosure. We have enough money. For another 3 keepers, I think. We've only got 6 keepers and we've got much more animals. Maybe even 4. There we go. Oh. That's no good then, is it? Oh dear. Off you go. Off with you. 14 animal problems? This is not the time. Why did one of our badgers die? Old age? Okay, hang on. Okay, we got a dead badger. Have we got any badgers left in here anymore? We got plenty. That's good. I guess that we will keep the young girl, and then the rest can go to the trading center for now. Or we can release into the wild. I think we'll release into the wild. Oh, well that wasn't as much as I thought it would be. Badger. Someone give me a nice male badger. Are there no good male badgers? You'll do. Never mind. Okay. And then you and you can go to the... You can be released, can't you? Yay! Okay, now, what about all these hungry animals? We need the hungry animals to get sorted out. Please, somebody. Keeper. And then the beavers are in the same enclosure. The raccoons... Okay, that's just the beaver and raccoons. It's not as bad as it looks, actually. Okay, let's skip forward. They'll be fed soon enough. Vet research complete? Well, that's good for the vet. We're a bit busy at the moment. North American beaver. Well, okay. Mechanic research is complete. And habitat cleanliness. We need a keeper for that. All the keepers. Okay. Tickets are underpriced. Good, I guess. Okay, well, that's a good thing, definitely. But what about all these hungry animals? Another one at disease risk? Okay, well, all the animals are sorted, so let's pause the game. That will do. That's as much as we're going to get. Now we get a little bit of peace and quiet. No more crazy notifications popping up. Okay, so my plan for today was originally we've spent the first 6 minutes of the video flapping around trying to figure out how to sort out all these crazy, like, 20 animal starving notifications. But now what we're going to do is, the reason why I really wanted to do this was for conservation. So we're going to see if we can get a conservation area where we literally just have a breeding program. Let's get rid of all these random rocks. Have a breeding program and we release all the animals to the wild. So we'd get, for instance, maybe a couple of our foxes, a couple of some of our other animals, and we'd let them, we'd have one breeding pair, and once they have cubs or kits or whatever they're having, whoa, that's a lot of animals. Oh, wow. Yeah, we have a lot of foxes. Okay. Yeah, they're all elderly. They're all gonna die soon. Poor foxes. These two are supposed to be the breeding pair. Doesn't look like that's actually working out. And I think that's because of all the other animals in here. So let's go ahead. Let's get all of these. We have a lot of foxes in here. Okay, not you. And I guess we could take Apricot, but that's always been Apricot's home. I guess we'll send him to the trading center. There. Let's unpause just long enough for that. Then we have just the breeding pair in there. That's good. But that's the plan. We're going to see if we can do it. I'm not quite sure what animals we're going to start with. I guess we could start with foxes. I don't know. What animals do we have already in animal storage, really? We have 61 animals. Giant otters, some prairie dogs. You're expecting offspring? Why have we got random prairie dogs expecting offspring over here? I guess we should go ahead and see if we can get a new animal that's endangered. Dole sheep, raccoon, maned wolf. What are you doing? Release to wild. I guess we can just release some animals to wild anyway. Just because right now they're taking up space and they're not even really going to do much. We just need to clear out this a bit. Now, what about... Okay, stored animals. All of you can get released to the wild, I suppose. We've got a lot of golden foxes. They can't be released to wild. Well, why is that? They're too old? Is that why? Okay, one of these ones was the problem. Or maybe all of them are. What about you? Okay, so we can release these ones to the wild. Oh, it's because they're all elderly. But do we want to? I don't know. They're adults, but they're old, elderly adults, especially Redbush. I guess we could go ahead and release them to the wild. We may as well. Okay, well, Now, I guess what we should do is... Oh, hang on. Let's just double check. How are these doing? Where even are they? Here's one. Whoa, is he okay? He is right at the back of this cave. Does the cave even go back that far? Well, apparently it does, because he's managed to get there. Oh, he's right next to the viewing dome. Well, that's good, at least. Is it? Hang on, where's cleanliness disease risk? I guess we should say hello. All these frozen crowds. Say hello. Alright, let's get back to our conservation project and let's decide what we're going to do here. So, Zoopedia, conservation status, critically endangered. Are there many critically endangered? Oh, there are a lot. We could get some axolotls. They're quite funny looking, really. Look at them. They're really strange. Wow. Black and white ruffed lemurs. They're pretty fun. They are pretty fun, actually. Orangutans. You know what? Why don't we get some? I kind of want to have Bornean orangutans. Let's do it. I believe that I actually have a blueprint for an enclosure for them. Steam Workshop somewhere. I never said that it's actually unlocked. I have no idea if it's unlocked or not. Guess we'll have to find out. Okay, can we filter to things the way... Oh, never mind. Here! Oh no, those are just climbing poles, not a whole enclosure. What about this? Aha! This was more what I was thinking. Okay, yeah, it is pretty big, but isn't it amazing? I don't know. I'm not sure though. It's a bit too big and a bit too much like a jungle. What about... I got a couple because I was just browsing the Steam Workshop and they all looked really nice. What's this? Galapagos. They're Galapagos tortoises. We don't want that. Oh, here we go. This is a really nice one. We could like make... Ooh, I quite like that. And we can just... Yeah, let's do it. Let's put this... Okay, let's go over here. Gonna put it down a bit. And... have to put it down quite a bit, actually. And it looks like we'd want a pond over here, too. Let's see if we can get it. Yeah! We don't have to have the pond, though, I don't think. Okay, let's actually split groups, since this is just going to be an enclosure. We don't want a group. Let's get this, and let's... Yes, there we go, on the ground. And then let's get rid of all of these, since they're supposed to be in water, and we don't really need a water section. But I think that's just such a fun habitat that, you know, I had to get it. Okay. Guess we're going to have this right over here. Whoa! For once the glass was the right way round. I'm shocked. This is a new era of the one-way glass being the correct way round. Well, let's head back over this direction then. There we go. We are going to have slight problems with these orangutans. I'm just trying to think, because they're going to try and jump out, aren't they? I mean, they're literally monkeys. What else would they do? Of course they try and jump out. I'm not quite sure, though, how that would work out, because we're going to have to somehow make it so they can't get out over the top of the fence. And that's easier said than done, I think. Okay, let's just continue making this path for now. Here we go. I think these are definitely going to be part of our conservation program, though. Okay, come on. If you're not going to let me do it there we go. Because I think that this could be kind of from here, our conservation section. Let's actually do a nice big sign saying conservation over here. Sign. We just want a sign. Is there any nice sign? Okay, let's get rid of this and start filtering signs. Standing signs. Classic sign editable. I would like it a bit bigger, but I guess it'll have to do. Let's actually skip forward a bit until it's day so we can see properly. Here we go. Not much longer till it's right over the top. Oh good, and it looks like, okay, the European badge has arrived. That's good. Is it? Okay, that will do for now, I guess. I still can't really see though. How is this gonna be a sign? We could get an Arctic sign, but it's not really our theme. African sign editable. That doesn't look like a sign either. None of these do. This is good. This is good. Actually, this is even better. So let's get this here and just write on it conservation section. We're not going to change the theme to conservation, but we are definitely going to make it so that it's a conservation area. So any animals from this place onward, like from this line onward, let's actually duplicate this and put it over here too, just so people know that it's past there. So this enclosure is part of it, and anything more this way is part of it too. Now let's see if we can sort some problems out with this enclosure. It's a very, very wonky enclosure, but that was just to make it okay for the monkeys. We're gonna have to put this really high, unfortunately. Ouch, that cost a lot. It'll be worth it, I think, though. I hope, at least. It would be quite concerning if it wasn't after all that money. Oh, the game's paused. How can they continue? Okay. Let's see then if we can get some orangutans. Here we go. Bornean orangutans. Here we go. They're quite expensive. We're going to have to go for the... Oh, wow. I'm not going to go for cheapest ones because the cheapest ones are awful. We've not got any leaves. Well, I guess the conservation project will help with that, though, too. Can we release to wild you? There we go. And then release to wild you. There we go. We need some leaves, and we might as well release some otters to the wild. Whoa, this would be good to release to wild. I know that we were originally going to put these otters somewhere, but I don't know. We're not really doing that zoo anymore, so I think it's fine. Release to wild. And we are trying to be a bit more conservation in this zoo, so it's worth it. And you as well, release to wild. I don't know how I got so many giant otters in our animal trading section, but either way, it's pretty good. Let's release you to the wild too. There we go. Then you. Just releasing everyone. Just because we can. And that's actually got us like 550 leaves. Conservation credits, I suppose they are, really. Are there any... What about you? I don't know what you're up to. Okay, you can't... You're too young to be released to the wild. You can only be quick traded. What about you? Oh, wrong one. I was meaning to tap on... not that one. Where's it gone? There was something. The ostrich? No, the ostrich can't be. Oh, all these peafowl. I need to dump them in a random zoo just so that they're out of my inventory. Here we go, this one. No, he can't be either. I don't know why. What about you? You? Aha. Well, I suppose for now, though, we'll just get the orangutans in now. Let's see what we can do with that. Where are they? Down here somewhere. There. And send to zoo. Then let's unpause the game just long enough to see them in. Then we can double check that all these trees are okay for them, because I'm a little bit worried about that. Now, what is that keeps on trying to come up? Okay, never mind. No, I'm trying to get... Okay, that's just cleanliness at disease risk, which... Oh, no, not again. Oh, dear. Oh, wow. Why did the animal die? I hope you're okay. Oh, more deer? Seriously? More deer being problematic? There's no male deer that can be... Oh. You. Goodbye. Well, let's head back to where we were before. Let's go over here. And... Oh, wow. They're in. Wow. Yay. Hello. Are they okay? They're already climbing, so they don't seem that upset. Yay! Well, that's some good news. And next time, we'll go ahead and see what else we can do. Oh, wow. That's no good. And they don't like some of these trees either. They're not that bothered. It'll be fine. But next time, we'll go ahead and see what else we can do for these monkeys. But until then, I hope you have a lovely day and that you have enjoyed this video. Bye-bye.